Hi there, Josiah David Fenimore back for another video. We are in Numbers chapter 33. Numbers chapter 33, moving right along, making great progress. Three chapters in the Old Testament, 3 chapters in the New Testament, going back and forth from 1 Corinthians to Numbers now. We're making great headway, make great progress in the Word. 33. These are the journeys of the children of Israel, which went forth out of the land of Egypt, with their armies, under the hand of Moses and Aaron. And Moses wrote their goings out according to their journeys, by the commandment of the Lord, and these are their journeys according to their goings out. And they departed from Ramesses in the first month, on the 15th day of the first month, on the morrow after the Passover, the children of Israel went out with an high hand in the sight of all the Egyptians. For the Egyptians buried all their firstborn, which the Lord had smitten among them, upon their gods. Also the Lord executed judgments. And the children of Israel removed from Ramses and pitched the Succoth. And they departed from Succoth and pitched in Etham, which is in the edge of the wilderness. And they removed from Ephraim and turned again unto Pihahiroth, which is before Baalzephon. And they pitched there before Migdol. And they departed from before Pinaharoth, and passed through the midst of the sea into the wilderness, and went 3 days' journey into the wilderness of Etham, and pitched in Marah. And they removed from Marah, and came unto Eliam. And Eliam were 12 fountains of water, and 70 palm trees, and they pitched there. And they removed from Eliam, and encamped by the Red Sea. And they removed from the Red Sea, and encamped in the wilderness of Sin. And they took their journey out of the wilderness of Sin, and encamped in Dophkah. And they departed from Dophkah, and encamped in Ulush. And they removed from Ulush, and encamped in Rephidim. There is no water for the people to drink, where there was no water for the people to drink. And they departed from Rithim, and pitched in the wilderness of Sinai. And they removed from the desert of Sinai, and pitched at Kibroth-Tav. And they departed from Kibroth-Tav, and encamped in Hazeroth. And they departed from Hazeroth, and pitched in Rithmah. And they departed from Rithmah, and pitched in Rimmon-Perez. And they departed from Rimmon-Perez, and pitched in Libni. And they removed from Libni, and pitched in Rissah. And they journeyed from Rissah, and pitched in Kehelathah. And they went from Kehelathah, and pitched in the mount of Shapher. And they removed from Mount Shapher, and encamped in Heradah. And they removed from Hardah, and pitched in Makaheloth. And they removed from Makaheloth, and encamped at Tahath. And they departed from Tahath, and pitched at Terah. And they removed from Terah, and pitched in Mithkah. And they went from Mithkah, and pitched in Hashmoth. And they departed from Hashmoth, and encamped in Masroth. And they departed from Masroth, and pitched in Ben-Jacan. And they removed from Ben-Jacan, and encamped in Horhadgad. And they went from Horhadgad, and pitched in Jotbathan. And they removed from Jotbathan, and encamped in Ebron. And they departed from Ebron, and encamped in Ezongabar. And they removed from Ezongabar, and pitched in wilderness of Zin, which is Kadesh. And they removed from Kadesh, and pitched in the Mount Hor, in the edge of the land of Edom. And Aaron the priest went up unto Mount Hor at the commandment of the Lord, and died there in the 14th year after the children of Israel were commanded out of the land of Egypt. 14 years after Aaron was out of the land of Egypt, he passed away. In the first day of the 5th month, and Aaron was 123 years old when he died in Mount Hor. And King Era the Canaanite, which dwelt in the south in the land of Canaan, heard of the coming of the children of Israel. And they departed from Mount Hor, and pitched in Zalamoth. And they departed from Zalamoth, and pitched in Punon. And they departed from Punon, and pitched in Oboth. And they departed from Oboth, and pitched in Ajeabram, and the border of Moab. And departed from Iam, and pitched in Debongad. And they removed from Debongad, and encamped in Almon-Diblatham. And they removed from Aldimbatham, and pitched in the mountains of Abram, before Nebo. And they departed from the mountains of Abram, and pitched in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho. And they pitched by Jordan from Beth-Jesmith, even until Abel-Shittim, in the plains of Moab. So they moved a lot during this time that they were traveling. I didn't even realize all the names that we are reading over all of Exodus and Leviticus. showing the places that the Israelites went from place to place. And the Lord spake unto Moses in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye are passed over Jordan into the land of Canaan, then ye shall drive out all the inhabitants of the land from before you, and destroy all their pictures, and destroy all their molten images, and pluck down all their high places, and ye shall dispose the inhabitants of the land, and dwell therein, for I have given you the land to possess it. And ye shall divide the land by lot for an inheritance among your families, and to the more ye shall give the more inheritance, and to the fewer ye shall give the less inheritance. Every man's inheritance shall be in the place where his lot falleth, according to the tribes of your father ye shall inherit. But if ye will not drive out the inhabitants of the land from before you, then it shall come to pass that those which ye led remain of them shall be pricks in your eyes, and thorns in your sides, and shall vex you in the land wherein ye dwell. Moreover, it shall come to pass that I shall do unto you as I thought to do unto them. So the Lord is showing Israelites, showing me exactly where they've gone from place to place, and just all along the way they are being restored and taken care of by the Lord. Sometimes they're being plagued because they're groaning and mumblings, but the Lord is really on their side, and he's taking care of the Israelites all along the way, from famine to fighting to wars to enslavement, out of enslavement, back to the wilderness, back to all of these different camps that they went to. And the Lord is leading them in the desert for 40 years, and he is wroth with them because, well, they are mumbling and grumbling, and so no one past 20 years of age is going to be able to make it to the promised land as promised. And it's interesting. Lord, thank you for showing me all that you have, and all that the places that we go, that we might camp from camp to camp. Lord, you just continue to uplift us and restore us and regenerate us, and thank you for that, Lord, that your blessing is upon our life no matter where we go, no matter who we speak to. Lord, I ask that the gospel is preached, and I ask that people are saved and converted and instructed in your wisdom, Lord, in your words, your precepts, your statutes, as you have shown them to me, Lord. I ask that you give this to the listener and to the viewer and to the reader. Lord, encourage the hearts, Lord, just to have more fruit. That's what we ask for, more fruit, Lord, just a hungering for the word. Make the reader and listener hungry for more for the word, Lord, in their own time and times on here with me. And we thank you for that blessing, Lord, for this time in the word. Thank you, dear listener, watcher, reader, for joining this time with me, joining me. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.